Gang. Happy Monday,
Here we are,
everybody.
episode 6.
Doing a little early.
Everyone
Doing a little early today. Happy Yom Kippur.
Like, follow, subscribe, share.
All the things
Tell
you know
everyone,
to do by
hit
now.
all them things.
All the things that you people know what to do, but you don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I see you watching,
Yeah,
but
we see
you don't
you
follow.
watching. I
You
know,
don't
right?
follow. I know you're watching, but you're not following.
Yeah, you're not following. Losers.
I want to pick up on a couple of things that we talked about last week.
Last week's points.
Okay, so over the weekend, we were talking about vampires.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Vampires Kiss
No.
with Nicolas Cage?
No.
Oh.
Is that a new movie?
No.
It's like because he
No,
just did another. He's like
Yeah,
in a new vampire movie.
This is an early Nick Cage movie. And
Okay.
it's he thinks he's like been turned into a vampire, but he's in like New York as like a young business person.
Yeah.
And like he like wears like the fake Halloween vampire teeth and like,
Really?
oh my!
So it's not really like
it's absurd.
It's not really actually like a vampire movie.
It's like him losing his mind. Like he's like losing his actual mind.
Isn't he actually losing his mind though?
He's always made good movies like Leaving Las Vegas. That's a good one of him where he's like losing his mind. He goes to Las Vegas to kill himself.
Yeah.
He's like fucking.
But he's there's a part where he's like showing a secretary how to like file stuff.
Yeah.
And he literally recites the entire alphabet. He's like,
Oh no.
he's like, you got to put them in alphabetical order, like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M,
Jesus Christ.
and you're like, there's no way that was scripted. Like, they didn't script that. All right, Nick. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna recite the alphabet.
Nick Cage is an ill guy too.
Crazy.
Yeah.
He's an avid comic book collector.
And yeah. So it's actually a pretty funny movie. You should watch it.
Where do you think you can find it? Amazon.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's where I watched it. It was on Prime.
I've been watching like old movies lately. Not old, but like older movies from like the 80s and like 90s lately.
Yeah, like what?
What did I watch? I watched Jackie Brown the other day.
That's a good movie.
It's a great movie. I think it's the most
Actually,
underrated.
I watched that not that long ago.
It's on like Prime. They have, and I went on like a whole kick. I want to watch a bunch of Tarantino movies in a row. I watched that, and I watched like both Kill Bills.
I just watched.
They just don't make good movies anymore. Like, when's the last
And then
great?
Django.
I didn't watch Django.
I just watched Inglourious Basterds for the first time.
Oh, you never seen that?
Oh my god, that movie's so good.
That movie's wild. I did watch a movie. It was on Amazon with William Dafoe. It's like a new movie. What the hell's the name of it?
With Willem Dafoe?
Yeah,
Willem.
and it's about him. He's an art thief, and he breaks into a penthouse in Manhattan and gets locked in because it's like this uber like wealthy penthouse, and he's trying to steal art, and he gets
I want
locked.
to play a game with you.
Dude, he gets locked in this penthouse apartment, and he can't leave, and like it's owned by some rich guy who's like traveling and just doesn't come back. And it's like the movie is him of like for an hour and 45 minutes just losing his fucking mind in this penthouse apartment that he can't leave.
It's like, congratulations, you've won the ultimate prize, but can you get out with it?
What was the name of that movie? William? I don't know. But yeah, that was a good. Yeah, it's good. They don't make good movies anymore. They just don't. What did I watch a couple months ago? Smokey and the Bandit. You ever seen that?
Oh, that's a great
Classic.
Burt Reynolds?
Classic.
Burt Reynolds? Lee Majors?
Lee Majors, yeah. They just don't make good movies anymore.
Yeah, that's a good one. Jackie Gleason's in that.
Yeah, he is. Sally Fields.
Yeah.
Who else is in it? Burt Reynolds, Jackie Gleason,
Lee Majors.
Lee Majors. That's about it.
Yeah, I don't
about it.
remember anybody else.
Bando doesn't even know what we're talking about right
A
now.
little bit. Nope.
Too many racial
Oh
undertones in
my
that one
god,
for
shut
you.
up.
Inside. That's the name of it. Inside.
Inside.
But I feel like all the studios are just putting out these shitty, like, low budget movies like Amazon and Netflix. They go, oh, we got 50 million. Who can we get like a big name and we can just shoot this low budget film? Like you could tell there was no budget for this thing. They probably spent it all on William Dafoe and they rented a fucking apartment in Manhattan and they just filmed it in this massive apartment. Like, it doesn't leave the apartment. Like, there's no...
There's no other sets. There's
Yeah,
just
there's
there.
like no other
They
sets.
gave somebody a producer credit to use their apartment.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like every Amazon or like, you know, the Prime originals or the Netflix original movies, watch them and they're all the same like premise. It's like one really big actor. And then it's just kind of just interesting storyline, but it doesn't really go anywhere because it's like shot within the same 2 sets, the entire thing. Like, yeah, like. Oh, there was this Bruce Willis like action movie I watched like a year ago. It was like a Netflix original, and like it was like this interesting-ish concept, and practically the entire movie was shot in this like abandoned building.
Well, you know,
Like, the whole thing.
Because he has like whatever early onset dementia or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like they were saying, like he was still getting booked for movies and like couldn't remember the lines. So the movies for post production were being so highly edited because all of his
barely in
scenes
the
were
movies?
were
Really?
unusable. Yeah.
Well, I would just go
Is
ahead.
it the one? Is it the one with
Shitty.
Cole Hauser? His sister gets kidnapped, and Bruce Willis is a police detective or something or sergeant or something.
No, I
Because
can't remember.
that was one of the wildest, most piece of shit movies.
Really?
Mike Epps was the main bad
No,
guy.
this wasn't it. This
Mike
wasn't
Epps
it.
was like the main drug dealer bad guy, and like this girl was at a club
Yeah.
and she offended these drug dealer guys, and she was at her bachelorette party and she was in like the white dress.
Yeah.
And she went outside to get air, and then this van pulled up and they kidnapped her. And they were gonna sex traffic her. And her brother was it her brother? No, her fiance's brothers are like all ex like military guys, and they like decided to like take the law into their own hands and get her back, and like
Taken, that really like opened up the door for a lot of movies like that. Huh?
Kidnap movies.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I watched too? I can't remember the name of anything, but it's about the start of Air Jordan, another Netflix original movie. Really good, but you can
with
tell.
Matt Damon, Ben Affleck.
Yeah, a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Who
Jump.
else? Is that the name of it? Jump. It was really fucking good. Did you see it?
Yeah, really good.
Really good. Really good. But again, another thing, good thing, spend the money on a couple of good actors. They had Jason Bateman in it. They had like a couple of good actors, right? But it was shot in a fucking office building. The entire movie is like shot in the Nike headquarters. Like there's no
Yeah, they go
real
to
like lateral
Michael
movement.
Jordan's house once.
Yeah, like a couple of things, but it's like all right there.
Yeah.
You know, that's what they do. I think it's a good concept. That was a good movie though. I
It
like
was a
that.
good movie.
I liked it.
Good story.
It is a good story. Pretty interesting, right?
Screw him though. It's not a good deal for him.
For who?
Michael Jordan.
It's not a good deal for Michael Jordan.
He'll be okay.
He makes $400 million a year passive from
They
it.
make $5 billion a year on Jordans.
Still a pretty good deal.
It may not be a good deal,
Not
but he's
10%.
definitely not hungry.
It's not 10%.
I'm sure Michael Jordan doesn't complain.
I mean, I'm sure he doesn't complain, but
I mean, he's
he
the
could.
smartest one out of all of them.
He actually had to sell the Hornets because he's broke.
Well, he's like, rich people broke.
No, but his minority owner convinced him, who was a finance guy,
Yeah.
convinced him to go into some investments.
Yeah, I remember this
and
story.
to cover the short position.
They put up his position
he
of
had
the
to sell.
Bobcats, right? Yeah. He's a gambler, though.
Yeah, but now the majority owner of the Hornets is that guy.
Yeah, they did him dirty.
Yeah, they fucked him big time.
Yeah, it sucks. Lose your seat at the table.
I got a question.
What? What's your question?
In a high stress pressure situation,
Yeah.
do you think you could land a plane? I already know his answer. His answer is yes.
Yeah.
Unequivocally, yes.
I was in the Air Force.
First of all, I was Air Force Auxiliary. Let's make that clear
I don't
distinction.
know what that is.
What does that mean? Is that like, my doctor? On anybody can fly a plane on this plane?
like
That was Air Force Auxiliary.
It's like
Okay,
like,
most people in the Air Force can't land a plane.
is that like the chiropractor of the airline world?
We're like the Cub Scouts of the Air Force.
All right, so
Like
could you
we're not DOD. We're not like I'm
could
not
you
military.
land could you land a plane?
I've landed a plane before.
All while observing the curvature of the Earth. I don't
But
think
yeah,
you're actually. You've landed a plane by yourself.
I have pictures.
High pressure situation.
Well, it wasn't a high pressure situation. I landed a plane.
I don't know. I think I would make an attempt. What kind of plane? A 747 or like a little?
I mean, what are the chances that you're on a Cessna? Like,
Well, to be
the
honest,
and the pilot
I don't
dies.
know.
chances are if you're on something
What are the chances
big,
if you're on a commercial airliner and both pilots die and the auto fly doesn't work? And what are the chances of that?
Probably more higher. It's probably higher than
It's
being on
not.
a
Those
Cessna.
things
Probably-
damn near land themselves.
Yeah, but it's probably
that's what I'm
the
saying.
chances of that happening are probably higher than being on a Cessna with one person and that person dies. How often have you been on a Cessna?
I've been on a private plane a couple of times. Not like bowling private, but
All
like
right, how many
people that
times
like
have you
own
flown,
planes.
How many times have you flown commercially?
I don't know, over 100.
Right.
Yeah.
So the probability is higher because you do it more often, right? Yes. Don't say no. Don't say no.
Yeah, but
The answer's yes.
if I'm on a flight to California,
Yeah.
I think the odds of me being in a plane with somebody who has like a heart attack and can't land it are probably better than me being on a plane with 300 other people, the pilot and the co-pilot both dying. All the stewardess who have all
Well, the stewardesses don't have flight experience.
But
they don't, but you know, how many stewardess probably like, you know, blown pilots over the years. They learned a little thing or two about a plane. Oh, if anybody happens, you gotta do this.
Can you lower my headphones a little bit?
I don't know. I don't think I would be like ever in a position on like a
Yeah, but you
commercial
do
flight.
it more frequently, so the probability is higher.
Not keep it on.
Yes, Satan. Yes, Satan.
Oh, thank God I don't have control of that soundboard. I would just be. To answer your question, I think if it was up to
Doesn't
me,
matter what you're gonna say now.
if it was up to me, yes, I think I could do it.
Well, yeah,
I would give it a good try. If someone to be able to talk me through it.
Yeah, maybe you probably
It'll
have,
be
you probably
it's
have comms, right?
ATC
Comms would be
will
out.
let you know.
Yeah, they like talk me through it.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you,
I could do it. It's either that or fucking die. I'm terrified. Drowning in open water, being like stuck in a collapsed building, and crashing on a plane are the 3 ways I would really just prefer not to die. So I would really like to not die on a plane. I think I could probably get it down to a point that like we would either land or like
To
it would
be
still
honest-
crash a little, but like nobody would die.
To be honest
You know?
with you,
I don't know.
you landing the plane is super likely. You stopping the plane when it's on the ground, that might be a problem.
Well, you just got to pull back on the thing, right?
You have to hit the brakes. It's
Well, yeah, they
like-
tell you that. They say then there's the flaps.
I love the blind confidence. You just got to pull back on the thing, right? What's the thing? What's the thing?
The
throttle.
The throttle.
Don't give him the
No,
answer.
it's called
Proves my point.
It's called the
Proves my
throttle.
point. I'm
It's called the
fucking-
throttle. I do have a basic understanding
you
of how
didn't know
airplanes
it was
work.
called the throttle. You just
Because
pull back on
I
the
forget
thing.
things. It's called the
Yeah,
throttle. I know it's
shift
called
gears.
I know
Shift
it's called the
gears.
throttle. I know it's called the throttle. You
Shut
pull
up.
down
You
on
don't
the-
know shit.
You pull back on the throttle and you got to put the flaps down.
You
It's
don't
got
know
the flaps
shit.
on,
Oh,
right?
yeah? Oh, yeah.
The flaps on the plane. You got to put them down
where
too
are those
for the
wait,
drag.
wait,
They
wait,
keep
wait,
the plane down.
wait.
Where are those located?
Those are actually feet pedals.
No.
No,
No,
they're
those
not.
are on the
No,
feet.
they're
No.
not. No,
Yes.
they're not.
No,
No, they're not.
The
In front of
flaps
the
are on the
throttle.
feet.
No.
No, they're not. They're
This is on
levers
the-
in front of the throttle.
Okay, so somebody in air traffic control
there's a-
would be
yeah.
able to tell me
Okay,
that.
yeah, there's
Well,
a,
you know
right?
what?
There's a
You know
fucking
what?
book. There's
They'd
a book
say-
about
they'd
this big
say,
next to the
alright.
pilot seat too. You could fucking read that and learn how to.
I know
they'd
almost for
say-
certain. I know almost for certain. I could land I could land Theo in. I could talk him through it.
That's what I'm saying.
Why?
They'd be
Well,
like,
on a
all the
Cessna,
hours
in a
on the
Cessna.
simulator.
they'd be
In a
like,
Cessna.
they'd be like, okay, you're doing great. Stay calm. Now what you need to do, the throttle to your right, pull it back immediately. Flip
Well,
the
it'll be
switch.
probably pull it
They
back
would
to
walk me
advantage.
through it. They would walk me through it. I'm like, I
That's how
got
you pull it back.
be like, yeah, I got a flight simulator on my fucking iPhone. I can do this. I'd be like, yeah, get the tower up. Get the tower up here.
Just
and let's
warn
do
them,
this.
I got
I'm not
this.
fucking dying. I would prefer, if it went to shit, I would prefer to like crash a plane at like
To be perfectly
100 feet off the ground instead of like
Yeah, but
10,000 feet.
to
So
be
I would, like,
perfectly
get us-
honest, though,
I would just be more concerned getting us down lower.
Whoever is advising you in a tiny plane that you're
Yeah.
suggesting would probably tell you to kill the engines, right, and glide down, right?
No, not exactly. You would throttle back.
I
to
guess
a
it
certain
depends where you
percentage.
are.
Because all right, so like on the
Because it's speed too. Plane speed's a big thing
like
when
large
you land.
planes can't glide, so like,
yes, they can.
Yeah, they can.
They absolutely do.
okay.
You can't.
All right, flight
No,
plan.
they can, but you can't like glide a plane. You can't glide a plane to landing because
That's
it's
how
too,
aerodynamics works.
It's too fast. It's too heavy. You know what I mean?
No. If you're
They land, how do you think they land gliders? How do you think the space shuttle lands? It doesn't have an engine.
the space shuttle?
The space shuttle does not. It's a glider. It glides. It's a
That's-
glider. It's a glider.
That's not.
It's a glider.
That's
It's
not
true.
fully factual.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God.
If only you had the,
I don't know, so I can't tell him he's wrong. He's talking like he's a
What do you
fucking
think?
pilot.
What do you think? When they take you up in a glider and the plane's pulling
I
the
have
glider,
been in gliders.
right? It doesn't have an engine.
No shit. It's a
Yeah,
glider.
but a glider,
But
a glider
that's-
is. I would have to imagine a
It's the
glider
same
is
concept.
smaller and lighter than like a commercial, like a 747.
It can't. Commercial planes can't glide.
Yes, they can.
No, they.
Yes, they
can't.
can.
No, they can't.
Well, he's going to Google it. He'll never admit if he's wrong on the Google search. Either way, I could land a fucking plane. If it was that or dying at 10,000 feet, yeah, I would give it a fucking
Everybody
shot.
shut up.
I would
Of
absolutely
course
give it a shot. I would give it a shot.
Yeah.
What about you? You think you can
Yes.
land a fucking plane
No.
with Guyver?
Wait.
No?
Hello.
I'm
You
dead.
really couldn't do it?
Hello.
I'd be dead anyway.
You wouldn't give it a shot though?
I would try. Yeah, but I'd probably fail.
Yes, they can. The glide ratio for a commercial jet is usually 15 to 20%. 20 to 1, which means for a cruising altitude of 7 miles, a plane can glide for about 100 to 120 miles. What the fuck are you talking about? Yes, they glide.
Yeah, they can
that is how
cruise, they glide.
aerodynamics works.
Yeah, literally, it's science. They have wings. They can glide. Bill Nye, the science guy over here. Yeah, big planes can glide. What do you mean? No, it's fucking real, dude. It's
gliding
literally
is-
aerodynamics.
All gliding is not plummeting and staying level.
Just
How come-
so
how
the
come
wind
if a
catches
plane-
on the wings, if not too up.
How come if a plane of those size, generally in crash situations, right, they lose power at altitude, nosedive. They don't glide.
Not always. Not always. You have to keep the nose up. If you
Yeah, but if you lose hydraulics, you can't keep the nose up.
and that's why they wouldn't glide, because you lost hydraulics. You have to pull back and keep the nose up.
Yeah.
and it'll
can't
You
go
seen
up
that?
and down.
You seen that Denzel movie? That's what you think.
no,
It can't go up
oh
and
my
down.
I was
God.
inverted.
Everybody,
Yes, I was
I'm
drunk.
very happy to say this.
I'm
Shout
drunk
out
right
to
now.
Civil Air Patrol. That's where I learned all of this knowledge from.
I was inverted.
This was a cadet program back in the day, and I learned all of this.
Cue the
And I got to
danger
fly.
zone.
I had a friend who was in the Civil Air Patrol.
Oh, do you?
Well, he's a fucking nerd.
Nobody hears about Civil Air Patrol, so I'm surprised.
He was in it because they do it out of
Isn't that what the auxiliary
Gabroski Air Force
I know,
Base.
I
Yeah,
know that.
they
Isn't
do
that what
it
the
out of there.
auxiliary is?
Yeah. Civil Air Patrol.
Yeah, he was in Civil Air Patrol.
Yeah.
Who's that?
That kid I went to Catholic school with. You don't know him. I don't know what he's doing. His dad's a dentist. I'm pretty sure he was actually a prosecuting DA at on the North Fork. I had a fucking
I actually know somebody who was in CAB.
I had a ticket that I got on the North Fork years ago, and I went there to like go fight it. And like, I'm looking at him, I'm like, is that him? It's like, is that Adam? Is that you? But I didn't say anything. I think he knew it was me because he saw my name. He definitely remembered me, but he didn't say anything. And then I thought to myself, that would be you. Because you're that much of a nerd. You did Civil Air Patrol when you were a kid. Now you're
I'm
like,
still in Civil Air Patrol.
now you're like a prosecutor, like raping people for bullshit speeding tickets on the North Fork.
Well,
You
that's-
loser.
Okay.
So what?
that one guy may be a
What do
loser,
you
but
do?
CAB is pretty dope.
So what do you do?
It did sound cool.
in that role.
They seemed like they
What do
did
you
cool.
mean, me?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
actually wanted to do it when I was a kid because my
I'm
friend
not
would tell me it was
asking you.
cool.
I'm not asking for what you assume they do. I'm asking him who actually does it.
He didn't
what
do
he
shit.
does.
They learn how to fucking land crashing planes.
It's aerospace education, cadet programs, and emergency services.
Which means
So those are the three.
unpack it for me,
The
please.
major. I feel like I'm on a recruiting video now, but those
Sell
are
me.
the three missions of Civil Air Patrol. The three primary missions of Civil Air Patrol. Cadet programs is what your friend was in. That's what I was in when I was a kid. I'm in the adult component
You
now.
had the cool uniform and
Yeah,
everything.
It's the United States Air Force uniform. Emergency services is exactly what that sounds like. So for example, a few years ago there was a hiker missing in one of the parks out here, and I was on the ground team when I was searching to look for the guy who actually found him. Shout out to him. And then aerospace education is where we learn that things like jumbo jets and
Wait, hold on.
747s
Hold on. Somebody got lost in the woods on Long Island and needed people to help find him. He didn't just like find someone's backyard
was
after
like- no,
40
no.
minutes of walking
Was
around.
it the
He
Pine
was like-
Barrens?
he was
It's
like-
not even that they eventually just gonna find like going to somebody's
highway?
or
backyard or a
he
highway
was like
or the
super
water.
Old. He was
Yeah.
super old.
Oh, okay.
He was super old.
All right, fair enough.
I
All right,
like-
so you found the old
I'm not
man.
exaggerating. I want to say he was like in his 90s. Like he was
Oh, okay.
super
yeah,
old.
yeah, all
They
right.
found him
Yeah, we found him.
alive.
Yeah,
That's impressive. Shout out to Civil Air Patrol.
yeah. And then the last component is aerospace education, where they teach us about aerospace.
So does any of this role include flying?
Aerospace education.
No, they don't put him up in fucking planes.
Yes,
get
they
them.
do. There's called O flights, and then there's search and rescue missions, SARXs, where
You volunteer to help?
that was the emergency services. But during a search and rescue exercise, we're practicing. So we'll have air crews. So for example, I'm training to be a mission observer. So I sit front
On
right.
the couch in the plane.
I sit front right. Oh no, that's mission scanner. Excuse me. It's one of the two, scanner or observer.
All right.
But it's there. I sit in the front right of the plane, and I'm looking around. I'm helping direct the pilot where we have to go. The guy in the back is actually his job is purely look out the window and see if you can see anything that
It's kind of cool.
like that can be telling that this may be some clues as to the person that we're looking for.
So it's like the Boy Scouts without the molestation.
I'm not responding to that.
Is there molestation in
Absolutely
civil
not.
patrol? I mean,
Well,
is it,
not to my knowledge. No,
Are we breaking the story right now?
No.
Massive class
Ass,
action
cash,
lawsuit.
or grass. No one rides for free.
Jesus Christ. You guys
No
are
one
terrible.
flies for free.
But like, no such thing as a free flight in a C-130, Bando.
Hey, I've been in the C-130s. I think it's awesome.
They are pretty cool.
They're dope.
Yeah, they are pretty cool. Air shows. Did we talk about an air show?
Yeah, we were talking about Alaska.
Yeah, they are
last
fucking
episode.
cool. See an air show.
C-130s are cool, but you know what? Even cooler.
What?
What are they called? Spectre gunships.
It is still a C-130.
I know, but
It's an AC-130.
They just got
thing,
they just got guns on it.
literally
oh my
just
God.
just
It has all the
destroying
guns.
everything.
Really?
It has
I
all
watched
the guns.
I watched The Covenant last night.
Oh,
Guy Ritchie and
How is that? Is it good?
Shit movie.
Shit movie.
It's not a good movie.
It's not a Guy Ritchie film.
No.
Someone's going, "Hey, you fucking camel jockey, come here!"
No,
And I'm
no,
like,
no.
"Yeah,
But they have a scene with with one of those gunships that literally like
They wreck
just
house.
wrecks the fucking world.
Really?
And they're like, all targets are down.
Yeah.
we just do destruction better
We,
than
we
anybody.
know how to destroy things.
It's a real death.
Did you hear
dealer.
they lost the F-35?
We talked about
We
that
talked
last week.
about
Oh, did we? Yeah.
They found it.
Yeah, they did.
They found it.
Yeah.
I was actually looking into it, and I wanted to know why how you lose a jet.
Well, he ejected while it was still in autopilot. He said it was in what was it, plane failure or whatever?
Yeah.
And whatever, but it wasn't. It was still in autopilot, so it made it like another 60 miles
Yeah.
before it actually crashed.
No, I thought it was way further than that. I
Nah.
swear it's like 500 miles.
I think it was only 60. Pretty sure.
Damn. You think you lose your job? Think they let you fly again after that?
I mean,
Probably.
what's that? $150 million plane?
If not more, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a cupcake and a muffin?
What the fuck? That was a...
So, I had this conversation at dinner last night. I got kind of heated.
Heated?
Yeah. With my girlfriend. She gets kind of ignorant sometimes and thinks she's like right.
The contents?
That's what I'm thinking. It's like a difference, right?
Like a cupcake is generally like
Like
flour, sweet.
And I would say like a muffin's kind of like cornmeal or something, like
Yeah.
something a bit
It's
more
different,
heavy.
less sweet.
There's a different
more,
consistency, right?
Yeah, different
Yeah.
consistency,
Yeah.
more
You
breakfast.
serve it at different times.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
You don't
So-
ice a muffin.
Yes. You hear that, Devin? You don't ice a fucking muffin. It's the end of the conversation.
Maybe a chocolate muffin would fall in between.
Devin is going to kick your ass now.
I didn't say it.
You just said you don't ice a muffin.
You don't. I didn't know that was the premise of the argument.
I mean, you could ice a muffin, but you don't ice a muffin.
Yeah,
You don't.
usually like if anything, I
Generally
see
don't
you put
ice
like
a muffin.
top it with like sugar or something.
Like you've never seen like a funfetti muffin.
No,
No.
no. But you see a chocolate muffin.
Yeah.
But that still wouldn't have the same consistency as a chocolate
different.
cupcake.
It's got like the cake. It's like got
It's like
the
white flour.
yeah, Rich, you were right.
top.
You were right. It was 60 miles. The record is 300 miles.
Thank you.
I
I don't know about all that.
Rich is gonna go home the whole night. He's gonna be like, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So fucking muffins and cupcakes are different. Oh, I tell you, I
So
meant
tell me why it got heated. Because you're just being you.
Because knowing Theo, he was probably just fucking with her at this point.
I want to hear another word about it. You're wrong. Moving on.
no, not really. In a nutshell. No, because like somebody came up and then she's like, she's just like, she had like a drink and she's all like, I'm like, no, you're wrong. I'm like, it's just your opinion. I'm like, a cupcake and a muffin are fucking completely different. You don't go to the deli and see cupcakes in the front. You see fucking muffins, right? The deli bakes muffins for people to buy in the morning with their coffee.
I want you to go to the bakery and ask for a birthday muffin.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah, go to the fucking cupcake shop then, Patchogue, and ask for a muffin. They're gonna say, we got cupcakes, not muffins.
Can I get a special birthday muffin? Doesn't exist.
They're like muffins, but they're smaller and sweeter. and doughier. It's not the fucking same. That's the
White
difference.
flour,
Yeah,
I think.
the fluffier batter is what gives cupcake their
Yo,
soft, spongy material. Muffins, on the other hand, are
enriched
moist and dense.
Flour.
Dense. Yes, it's denser. It's a different eating experience.
Another important difference between a cupcake and a muffin is the cupcakes tend to have more sugar, and so they are a lot sweeter than muffins.
Yeah, so she's wrong. It's okay. It's got to be hard to date someone like me who's always right all the time.
Oh my god! I kind of want to bring her in here as our first guest. I'm going to mute Theo's mic, and I just want to hear her just talk.
You'd be like, stop. You'd mute her mic. You'd mute her mic. Like, you're not making any sense.
I saw her constructive criticism about the pod.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Shout out.
I'm glad that people can see it.
Well, again, this must be hard dating someone who's always right.
See, but she called me sensible, so you guys are assholes.
I mean, you are sensible.
I try to be.
He's just a lot to deal with sometimes, and and I'm me.
And I'm me.
I'm me. I can't really complain about me.
Unapologetically me.
Unapologetically me. Fuck it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what else is going on
Oh.
in the world of
Also,
what?
with what we talked about, people dying this year.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Bobby Caldwell died. R.I.P.
Oh yeah. Didn't he die a while ago though?
He died this year.
It was Bobby Caldwell.
Do for Love.
Yeah. Dude, you heard the story of how?
Do you know how many people? Didn't know that he was
That
white?
he was white. Yeah.
That's like the big trend of like.
Yeah.
Bobby Caldwell sounds black.
He sings black.
He seems black. He sounds like a black guy. I thought he was a black guy.
Like Rick Ashley, right? Never gonna give you up.
Oh, yeah.
Michael McDonald, another guy who sounds black, but he white as shit.
He's white as shit. Jesus
White
Christ.
as shit. Oh,
Yeah.
He's a white guy?
He's a white guy.
Yeah.
And
it's jam hits.
on the
It's a banger.
Wonder where you been. Love with it.
on the
He must be English.
album art.
No, he's American.
Yeah.
The fuck out of here.
Yeah, on the album art, they put his silhouette specifically to leave it ambiguous.
They gave him blackface. They gave him like with shadow.
Well, it's a silhouette, so it's
Damn.
R.I.P. Bobby Caldwell.
Yeah, Bobby Caldwell,
But
man. That's a good song.
went to-
But that's his only song, really, right?
No.
No, he's got other hits.
Oh.
All right, Rich, turn it on. Sorry, I turned you off specifically because it was so close to your mic.
The Bobby
It was
Caldwell.
right here.
The Bobby Caldwell estate. You know
Hey,
what?
Somebody.
Fuck you, Bobby Caldwell, and your
Oh,
estate.
Jesus Christ.
I want to hear your shit. It's a good song. Let people appreciate the song.
Hey, that's isn't.
I don't
It's not
know.
even
I don't
really
know.
him. It's
You
YouTube.
see,
really.
I don't understand that, right? Because like, where does the music come from, right? So the music comes from Spotify. I pay for Spotify. I should be able to fucking play
But you didn't pay for the
Spotify in the
licensing.
background. What do you mean? But I'm paying.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
but
but
you
you
don't
pay for the
listen to it. You
licensing.
don't pay to broadcast it.
That's bullshit. It's bullshit.
It is.
It's bullshit. They should let people. There should be an app or a software. They should let people.
There is, but the music that's on there is shit.
No. Where it lets people play what they want, or like you pay for it and it just picks up what you're putting down, and if it hears songs, like you just get charged. What is it, like 2 cents for a fucking Bobby Caldwell song?
It depends because
What is it?
Not saying him specifically, right? I'm just giving as an
I
example.
mean, they sampled that track for Tupac's song.
and you have to
they
pay for it.
sample everything. Well, yeah,
But
you
you have to pay for it.
But that's Tupac making a song that's going to be sold to millions and millions, listened to by millions of people. It's not. I'm not Tupac.
Yeah.
Bobby Caldwell in the background.
See, but the thing is that it's.
But I could
all started from
I could overlay his image during this segment, but I couldn't play the song.
Yeah,
How the fuck does that work?
because that's how it works. I mean, you sitting there like you're trying to negotiate with me, dude. Like I didn't make the rules.
How much is Bobby Caldwell losing out on?
And he's dead now, so
Probably a lot more.
his estate.
I bet that song is worth money.
well now everybody is posting the video, not realizing that he's white. That's a trend. If you go on TikTok, you look up that trend. It's
What did he look like though? Like what?
No,
white
I was
guy. He's
saying
an
they
old
put
white
this-
guy.
They
he was
put his
always an
silhouette.
old white guy.
Yes.
He was
Yeah.
old when that song came
wore a
out.
fedora. No, he wasn't old then.
Oh,
he just
okay.
died this year.
Yeah.
Well, I know he just died this year, but he was just like a middle-aged white guy at the time
No, he's not
He was kinda
middle-aged.
young.
He was
when
old.
that song came out.
No.
When that song came, that song was old as shit.
Let's see how old he was when that song came out.
Well, how
30,
what year
32.
was he born?
32. Bobby Caldwell was 32 when that song came out.
He died He was born in 1951, so he wasn't that old.
When that come out in the 80s? Yeah, so he was like probably 35.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
I got Bobby Flay.
Bobby
19
Flay.
1978, that song came out.
Damn, Bobby.
So he was
27.
20 something, yeah.
Damn, what a loser. Don't you ever feel like a fucking loser?
I
when
was
you-
just thinking, I'm like, what have I done with my life?
Oh man, that guy white as shit. Yeah, you can't market him.
No, dude.
You can't market
show him
that
the
guy.
picture. Show him the picture. Show him the cover, the album cover.
That guy looks like he works at a Radio Shack. That you can't market that guy.
Oh, rest in peace to Radio Shack. I love that store.
They should still have Radio Shack out. Like I would probably fucking go to Radio Shack all the time for things. Damn.
See what they did?
That's not his silhouette. That's him.
Wait.
That's him
No,
very
that's
much
not,
being
that's not the
white.
album.
Not that
That's
one?
not the album. That's not the album cover.
What do you mean?
Guy looks like a pedophile in that picture. Watch, all the dirt comes out of
Yeah,
Bob.
it is.
from Bobby Hole.
Oh, this one. You're talking about that one? They're all his silhouettes except for
It's a
that
blue
one.
one. It's a blue one.
They're
I think he's
sitting
sitting on
on
like
the
a bench. Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, that. That was what they
Nah,
put out.
you could tell it's a white man sitting on that bench.
Yeah, whatever.
You can tell it's a
Whatever.
white man. You can tell he got no
How about that
swag.
one?
He's swagless.
You can tell it's a white guy
Yeah, it
walking
looks
down
like
the
that looks
street.
like a that look.
But they did all of that
That
on
looks like
purpose,
if you
though.
said what if you
What do
said
you
what is
mean?
this? I
No,
would
I'm
say
saying they
that's
did all of that on. Well,
if you
The
asked
white
me
1991, the cat in the hat.
yeah, that's because they knew he was white at this point.
Yeah.
his silhouette looks like Tom Petty sitting on a bench.
When he first came out, he was like, no, shh.
Motown was going to sign them, and then Barry Gordy's like, not a fucking
fuck outta here.
chance. Fuck out of
He
here.
might have. You don't think he was in Motown?
I don't
Oh,
know.
he wasn't in Motown.
Nah, he was in Motown. Shit.
Let's see who signed him.
Capital.
I'm going to say RCA.
Capitol Records.
Atlantic.
Atlantic. Okay.
Damn Atlantic. They're like, we need our own Michael McDonald.
TK and Atlantic.
We need our own Michael McDonald. Who are we gonna have? Who can we sign to compare to Michael McDonald? Bobby Caldwell.
People got no reason to
That's
live.
not that's not Michael McDonald. That's
that's the other. That's the other movie guy, right?
What the fuck was that? What was that?
short people. Our people. Who is that?
That
Oh,
wasn't Michael McDonald.
No.
Oh, Michael McDonald had.
Never gonna get no.
No.
The other one. Oh my god, why can't I think of that Michael McDonald song right now?
He did all the soundtrack shit.
Nah, his songs were in like movies, but he didn't do sound. No, you're thinking of the guy from Toy Story, the Toy Story
No.
movies. That's
Yeah.
who. That's the short.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell's the name of that? Why can't I think of it?
The what? Toy Story?
No, the guy. Google "Short People," the song. Who sang that?
Short people.
It's called "Short People."
Short people. Randy Newman?
Randy
Yeah,
Newman.
Randy
Yes,
Newman.
Randy Newman.
You got a friend in me.
Yeah, you got a friend in me.
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, he wrote a racist song about midgets.
But Michael McDonald also did movie soundtracks.
Yeah, but Michael McDonald, like Randy Newman, wasn't like a star like Michael McDonald. Michael McDonald sold out stadiums, bro. Randy Newman wouldn't fucking never sell out in a stadium. See Randy Newman play. Michael McDonald had those hits. It was Michael McDonald.
That-
song.
course.
Michael McDonald.
Michael.
Yamo be there.
Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, Michael McDonald, man. Come on, he's got the gems. Let's see.
All right, well, Michael McDonald's worth $50 million.
That's it.
He hasn't fucking worked since like
He doesn't have to. He's still spend that Yamo be there money.
Oh, shit, and so is Randy Newman. They're both worth the same. They're both worth the same.
Damn, Randy Newman, he's on that Pixar
That's that
money. though.
Disney one, yeah, right.
I mean, how much money he probably made most of his money on that fucking
I believe that.
that you got a friend in me.
No, he did so many.
That's got to be his most popular song.
Randy Newman.
Name another Randy Newman song, not Short People and not You Got a Friend in Me.
Actually,
right now.
not anything to do with Disney. Because he's done a few songs for Disney.
Yeah, but he used to his like claim to fame is all
Name
the movies.
another
He would
song.
just take all right, instead of cutting me off, let me finish. Fucking asshole. He would take the title of the movie
Okay.
and then make a song
Yeah, they would-
around the title of the movie
They would just be like, write a song.
about
He was like a songwriter for like movies and stuff.
yeah, but like the songs that he would
And they
write
just subsequently became hits.
they weren't hits.
The songs
they
or the
were.
movies.
Randy Newman?
Not all of them. I'm not talking about Short People, or Toy Story.
That's what I'm saying.
Any song that was
That's-
not in a movie did not become a hit.
That's what I'm saying. Name a hit, a Randy Newman hit not because even Short People, that's not a fucking hit. What a lame song that is.
I bet you that was the #1 when the year it came out. You
I
Got a
doubt it.
Friend in Me, Monsters Inc., Strange Things. What else?
Yeah, he wrote songs for fucking movies.
Everything.
Short People.
He was like the voice of like our childhood. Every song that came out back then, every Toy Story.
I
Pixar
mean,
movie.
all of his top hits are all
movies.
Pixar, Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
He's not
the point.
like he's not the same as like Michael McDonald. Michael McDonald was like a legitimate star. He was like a massive star. Randy Newman, he don't even look cool. Michael McDonald looked cool. He had that beard. What was that, Randy Newman selling Cialis?
Jeez.
This is Randy Newman for Ozempic.
Oh, you know who also did numbers with Disney?
I hate Randy Newman, actually. Just remind me, I fucking hate Randy Newman. You can't even, if I were to compare him to Michael McDonald's offensive.
It's not.
I'm
It's the same.
very sorry, Michael McDonald. I didn't mean to offend you. It's not the same.
Wait, what's that other dude? Elton John. He did hella Disney movies.
I mean, no, but Elton John is one of the biggest rockers in ever.
I was just saying that he also did a number
he
of
did.
Disney movies.
What
I was not putting
did-
him in the same category at all.
Yeah, he did have a couple. He had
Yeah.
that one for the Lion King. That was his big one, right?
Yeah. Let me see.
I feel he did a couple.
Oh, he was also in The Kingsman. That was hilarious.
Yeah, he was in the Kingsman.
Yeah. Sir Elton John.
You ever hear that story
Not the
about?
first one, right? That was the second one.
Yeah, I think it's the second one.
You ever hear that story about how him and Eminem they like became friends, and Eminem sent Elton John and his husband for a wedding gift like platinum diamond encrusted cock rings as like a funny gift joke. Yeah, you know, it's a good story. It's like that Elton John is actually telling. He's like, yeah, he sent us like iced out cock rings. It's nice.
I guess.
You use a cock ring bando. They don't make them big enough.
Oh my god. You guys,
Gotta use a basketball hoop.
you know this is torture. This is actual torture. I am dying inside every time I hear that accent.
Cue the steel pan.
Ding 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 ding.
If you put steel pan after you say cue the steel pan, Rich,
Yeah,
we're gonna
oh.
have a problem.
Yeah. Yes. Do it.
If you believe it, you can do it.
This guy,
Yeah. Our new video editor. Dickie Braggs is over here.
Dickie Braggs.
Dickie do everything.
Dickie did it. Dickie did it. Thank God for you, Rich.
Yes. I appreciate you, Rich.
I don't know what else would I be doing on a Monday afternoon.
I fell into
Probably ayahuasca.
Probably ayahuasca. I
fell
wish.
into a rabbit hole of
Love it.
a TikTok live streamer, and I can't tell if it's real or not. and
no.
it's a sweatshop.
Really?
And all she's like Chinese. All she does is you know those stupid like USB like little lights
Yes.
that like you
That
plug
can
into a
stick on
USB.
a wall.
No, you like plug into a USB and it's like looks like that kind of, but like
Yeah.
so like she just tests them. And then
Yeah.
puts them in a pile if they work or they don't work.
Really?
So like literally like
Just hours of her filming on
hours
a
of
Huawei
her
phone.
just testing the fucking thing, and then like her like almost falling asleep, and then someone that I screen recorded it. It's fucking nuts. And then someone that works there, like a manager or something, like coming behind her and her being like,
Really? Yes. That's ridiculous.
You know, sadly, she's probably making more from the TikTok than she is from the shop.
I mean, how are they making anything? They're in China. Nah, that can't. that can't be real. That's not real.
Let me
Nah,
see.
there's no way that's not real. That girl's too pretty.
bro, I bet you if you go on TikTok live right now, she's on. She was on yesterday. She's on today.
What's her name? I'll tell you right now.
I don't know. FCH.
FCH. Okay.
Yeah.
Devin was on TikTok yesterday, and she stumbled across one of those NPC videos that we always like make fun of. Yeah, that's not. She can't be in a real sweatshop.
No, fuck no. No, that's not real.
That doesn't look like a
that-
sweatshop. That looks kind of nice. Like they might have benefits.
Oh my god. No, I'm looking at her channel now. This is no bullshit.
Bro, there's some random guy coming back to his shift.
I bet there's a video somewhere of her eating fucking raw octopus tentacles or something. You know what they do? They'll make your face like I'm making some racist shit up. You know that's all over the internet. The Asian people eating like the pisser clams and the tentacles and the live shit and, like, and they like eat it and it's like all still moving. It's all over the place.
Mukbang.
Mukbang. Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Mukbang?
Mukbang.
Yeah,
Mukbang?
Devin was on TikTok yesterday, and she's like, "What is this?" And she found one of those NPC videos that we always make fun of.
Is it the guy on Spring Street with pink hair?
No, it was some chick, and she was like, "Thanks for the ice cream, huh? Thanks for the ice cream, huh?" And she just kept watching. I was like, "I was telling you about that the other day. You didn't know what I was talking about." She's like, "This is real. People do this." She was watching it for like 15 minutes. I was like, "What are you
Dude,
doing?"
I'm not gonna lie to you.
She's like, "I'm fascinated
How
by
do you
it."
like? How much do they make?
I don't know.
They
How do they
make-
quantify it?
Bang! Well, no, excuse me. The big ones, the one like who actually have numbers.
Yeah, but like what?
Like when
Is
you
it how many followers?
Okay.
Is it how many
No,
likes?
no, no, no,
Is it
no,
how
no, no.
many?
when you
Those
send a
little
glizzy,
gifts? Yeah, when you
that's
sell a
gift,
glizzy, it's like
right?
a
Yeah.
dollar. It's like a dollar.
Really?
It's like
Someone
a real
spending
US
$1
dollar.
to send that fucking moron a fucking.
But there are others that are like, okay, this one's like 35 cents. Like say like a I don't know.
Still 35 cents. You're gonna send 10 glizzies.
Exactly.
Getting 350 to death.
Exactly. Dude, they make money.
That's fucking crazy. There's just so many losers out there, dude.
I mean, who's really the loser though? Like, look how much
The person
Benjamin-
that's sending money for that.
The person who's spending $1 a glizzy.
creators. That's okay. Well, then
You could buy a real hot dog.
Have you tipped an NPC?
fuck no.
Yes.
I would never. I work too hard for my money.
Thanks for the steel drum. Bing bing. Thanks for the steel drum. Bing bing.
Okay, I'll tip that. I'll tip that one.
Dropping puka shells.
Creators that specialize in NPC streams make several $1,000s daily. Pinky Doll recently told New York Times she gets $2,000 to $3,000 every stream.
Wow.
And up to $7,000 daily for her videos.
Wow.
But she's also not unattractive.
No,
Well,
they're
I mean,
all
yeah.
like attractive people.
No, they're not.
No, they're
No,
not.
they're not.
No, they're
No,
not.
they're
No,
not.
they're not.
Really?
Yeah.
No. I've seen some real.
Why can't we do an experiment and set up like an NPC stream
I
for
couldn't
like
do it.
this?
We can't even-
you don't have to do. You just got to set up. I'll sit there and go.
We can't
"Glizzy,
live.
huh?"
We can't live with our TikTok.
No, we can't laugh at art.
Eventually, you can though.
Yeah.
Why? What? How was it take? You need enough
To be
followers?
honest, no. I think our channel is still too new. We might be able to do it now. To be honest.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we should do a live stream NPC thing as we do it on a
The
Monday.
entire episode is just glizzy.
Glizzy,
I've seen some, and it's like these guys are like selling their souls, bro.
steel drum. How are you selling your soul though? You're just sitting there acting like an asshole and
Because I've
repeating
seen
words.
some where they play into racial stereotypes, and it's just like, dude, I saw this one
Just
guy.
dropping glizzy, but
No,
with a
no,
comment,
no.
say it in a black voice.
No. It is.
Say it blacker.
I saw this one guy, and I think I still have the clip somewhere.
Be like, you sound Trinidadian, not Jamaican. Do it in a Jamaican accent.
No, it's this one guy. He's a black dude, and he has people sending him cotton. And I'm just like,
Whoa.
what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, I'm dead serious. I am not even remotely joking. I got to see if I can find the clip.
I'm actually more amazed that there's like a cotton emoji. Like, what is that? Is it like a cotton ball, or is it like cotton from the field cotton?
To be honest, I think it might have been a cloud. But I didn't
I mean,
watch it
I'm
long
not even
enough.
gonna say why not
So the,
send
fir-
this.
what, the
Just
first
send
person
it.
that sent it, he said thank you for the cotton then?
I don't fucking know, dude. Like,
Or that person,
But the thing is,
or
so
that
look,
person
look,
sent it to
look.
him and he goes,
So
hey,
his-
by the way, that's not a cloud, it's cotton.
his background is like a field of cotton, and he's like in a
Get
like
the
he's
fuck outta
bro,
here.
and I'm like, that is selling your soul.
The
You are literally
Django.
selling-
The Django. The Django.
It's just Django. It's not
Django.
The
The D
saw-
silent. The D silent.
I saw a funny podcast. It was a clip where the kids, they went on a field trip.
Yes, I've
And
seen that.
They went to a cotton processing plant, and they sent the kids to the field to pick the cotton. And the
said
one
they
kid
had us
picked a
singing
giant
songs
bag,
and
a
shit.
giant bag, and at the end, like he didn't even get to keep the cotton.
So he got mad and like he took some and put it in
got-
his pocket and went home.
And he went home, and his mom's like, "Is that cotton?" And she's like, "Where?" And
Where'd
she's
you
like,
get
"Where'd you get that?"
robbed?
He's like, "Oh, we went on that field trip we went on. We went and picked cotton." And she like called the school and like,
she was-
it was real.
He said he took her out of
What?
school. She took him out of school for a few days. She was like, she's like, I can't even bring my kid to school anymore. Like she was pissed.
yeah.
My mother would have lost her mind. Are you serious?
You got some balls to do that. I mean, this is probably obviously a school down south.
They were like,
Yeah,
"Yeah, you know,
yeah.
you work
Probably
a lot
like a
faster."
It
if
was
you-
in Alabama.
Like,
Shocker.
you work a lot faster if you sing a song while you do it.
He said, no. He said, like,
Why
we
don't
were
you-
singing songs.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
Why don't you hum?
Bro, son, that's and you know he actually came out and said that he regrets telling that story because it blew up. Like it was just one of those things that you say like around your friends. Like it's a true story.
Yeah.
But according to him, it's a true story.
It's hilariously wrong. Like,
It's fucked up.
But it's
Read
like,
the
that's
room,
all
Alabama.
That's all he's known for now.
like, we've been going on this field trip every year for 100 years.
Since
So,
the
like
Civil War, we've been going.
Centennial of
Mr. Candy's cotton field for 100 years.
Mom, can you sign this permission slip? We going to Mr. Candy's cotton farm today. We've been doing this field trip since 1857. What's the problem? Jesus.
But I mean,
No one can take a joke.
Show your patriotism. Fill
These
the bag.
kids don't want to
Fill the
work.
bag.
These kids don't want to work nowadays.
But like, can you like, what's the balls though to like think about it though? Like, it's in Alabama. Like, are you really surprised?
Well, you know what though? In the defense to Alabama in the schools, it is history, right? Maybe is it poor taste to like
absolutely.
send black students to go pick the cotton? Like they don't need to know what that was like, but it is part of the history.
Yeah.
Like it's a crop. It'd be like, oh, we're gonna go to a corn farm in Long Island. Well, no, not really, because slaves weren't picking corn in Long Island then. But like, yes, is it like racially insensitive? Yeah, but it's like, you know,
Yeah, I get it. But at the same
history.
token, I don't want
just
my
change
kid
it up a
picking
little
cotton.
bit. Maybe just go to the processing
Right,
facility.
don't actually have them picking the cotton though.
Yeah, but they got machines.
I think even that, even just going. First of all,
I mean,
I don't know. It's like what are you doing? You're in Alabama. There ain't shit to do in Alabama. What do? We fucking process cotton. So like we're gonna go here. I bet a lot of kids from other people from that area want working at the factory. Like you know, it's like it probably gives jobs to the local community.
but that's what I'm saying.
But like
So
to have
I
them
don't
go
think
pick
that
it,
I don't
like,
think they hand pick cotton anymore.
no, but that's what I'm saying. That's like
Yeah,
they don't
that's
even
extra.
have like
that's a lot.
Yeah, they don't even have like migrants in the field picking cotton. They have fucking machines that do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like hurts your fingers. Doesn't it, like prick your fingers and stuff. Like
I don't know.
I never picked cotton.
I've
I don't
never
know.
been in a cotton field before.
I've seen them down in Virginia,
Yeah.
but I'm going picking cotton.
That's wild.
Yeah, so
I think we should do the field trip to the oil rig this time. Get some black gold out of the ground.
yeah.
Golden them there hills.
Do they got oil rigs in Alabama?
Sure. Of course they do.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Good for them. Alabama. Yeah, Alabama. You can't be making black students go and pick cotton in a field. You can't do that.
And you can't take it away from them after they do so.
Right.
Like, what are you going to do with the cotton? So they're just going to process the cotton and
All
make
right,
money
turn
on it?
That is
turn in
literally
your-
free labor.
Turn in your bags. Like,
Oh, that's what he said at the end. He's like, yes, sharecropping if I ever heard it. Which is like, jeez.
What is a bale of unprocessed cotton worth? Can you Google that? Google that.
I feel like I should.
Street value of bale of.
Do they
un-
bale
like-
cotton?
I feel like that's racial.
Well, they
for me
put
to-
it in. I mean, like a bale of cotton. Like that's what they probably call it. Like you go pick a bale of cotton. Like what's that worth? What is that processed down to? But cotton's like, cotton's worth a lot of money. I don't know. I'm thinking like cotton swabs.
What?
What is? Yeah. What is it? So did they really do this kid dirty? They stole like hundreds from him.
No. It's 75 cents per
Yeah.
pound.
Yeah.
$360 for a bale of cotton.
Oh, so you picked $360 worth of cotton?
He didn't pick that.
He picked a bag, like a shopping bag.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So a couple of bucks.
They would have lost more than that to shrinkage. Like,
I know all about losing shit to shrinkage.
It was cold. I was in the pool.
that's not what I meant.
I'm never picking cotton in the cold again, Mom.
That's not what I meant.
Jesus.
75 cents a pound. God damn.
I mean, how does the cotton industry even make money?
I mean, it's a lot of cotton.
It's a lot of fucking cotton, man.
A lot of clothes.
And that's 495 pounds.
That's why they.
How many bales of cotton do you think it takes to make your shirt?
Hey,
This
not,
probably isn't even full cotton. That's why nothing's cotton anymore. Everything's like all a blend or something.
Yeah.
I mean, how many bales of cotton? I don't know. Where does all the cotton come from in the world?
Alabama.
Alabama.
America.
Does it come from America? Is like America like the biggest cotton producer in the
Cotton.
world?
Cotton capital of the world, I guess. Shout out to Alabama, I guess.
I like cotton candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like cotton candy.
Here's a common question.
What?
How many times a week do you think about the Roman Empire?
Pretty regularly.
Actually,
Well, I sell coins. I'm always like fiddling around with like, I could pull out a Roman Empire coin right over here.
hey, weird random story.
There's a coin from the Roman Empire right there. Think about fucking Rome.
My mother, when she went to Greece, right, she had a bunch of like Greek coins,
Yeah.
and I know I can recognize Greek letters.
Yeah.
So I read the word drachma and I was like, oh shit, like I can read Greek kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it was like kind of dope, like because like I know the letters and I was able to
Like coins, like from Greece or like ancient Greek coins, or just like Greek money,
I
like the
think
base
it's
Greek currency.
ancient Greek. I want to say I
Bring
could
them
be
in.
wrong.
Bring
I
them
could
in.
be wrong,
Well, I
but-
mean, they look fucking old, or they
Yeah,
look like
they look
Euro.
old as shit.
Oh, okay. So they're probably like, do
Yeah.
they look kind of like this? Well, this is Roman, but like the same type of like.
Yeah.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Damn, she got some Greek
I
coins.
told you, yeah. Like remember the day I met you, I told you I was like, yo, my mother would love you because like all of these.
Yeah.
this is
She
her
got
thing.
raw Greek coins. Let's take a look at those.
He buys, sells, and sells on consignment as well.
Yeah, give me your coins, Miss Bando.
Miss Bando.
Miss Bando.
So funny. So many people. I've seen so many videos about that. Like how many times you think about the Roman Empire.
Well, I'm always watching like
And, like-
historical documentaries.
To think it's like so unfounded to like that it comes up all the time is
Why
pretty
do people-
crazy.
Why?
Why do people think of the Roman Empire? Maybe because of what's going on now. I think people probably think of like how Rome was the greatest civilization, and then it just
Lasted around 300 years.
kind of collapsed from people being greedy,
Yeah.
people the populace getting
Gladiators
lazy,
on TV all the time.
bread and circuses, right?
Yeah.
You just distract the people with bread and circuses, and they don't know what the people in the Senate are doing, right? And making the decisions they're making, and things just collapse. I mean, that's why people think of the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire was fucking savage, though. I don't think people think of like the real savagery that went on.
I think it was just
In the Roman Empire.
Julius Caesar Day or something. Just
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, people don't think how savage the Roman Empire was, though. I mean, all those people were just like murderers and fucking pedophiles.
Well, I
and
think that was
all the emperors were pedophiles. They were all murderers. They
Dude,
were like
did you know it's
terrible
like-
people.
I think they said something like 30 out of the 50 Roman empires were killed. Emperors, excuse me.
Yeah, they
It's
were,
like it's a massive number, like it's a high percentage.
They were
said
all
that
killed. That's why there's so many different like Roman coins with different emperors on them, because like these guys would come into power for a few years, they go out, and everybody was just as soon as you were
heavy
emperor.
as the head that wears the crown.
Yeah, people are plotting on how to kill
yeah,
you.
They said it's like that was like one of the most risky jobs.
Yeah,
because it's
super
like
risky.
it's like a 90% death rate.
People probably into it too because it's super interesting. Like
I could do that job.
Things like game. Yeah, I could be. I could be a Caesar. I could be a Caesar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see you being like a Marcus Aurelius, a real
Oh,
stoic.
I would get killed. I would get killed immediately.
Everybody wants to wear the crown, man.
don't
You
have-
know, but I think people are into it too because it's super interesting. Like Game of Thrones. Look at the popularity of Game of Thrones, right?
yeah.
If you start reading about Roman emperors, dude, it's wilder than the shit they would put in fake stories from Game of Thrones. Like, dude, I'm talking crazy
believe it.
shit. These guys are wild, man. And this is just what we know.
Yeah.
Right.
Stories passed down from
Side note, I
thousands of
didn't
years
know.
ago.
I mean, like, okay, I found out. I want to say like older than I should have. I should have known at this point. But the story of 300, I didn't know that was based on a true story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I found that out. I was like a teen, like my late teens.
Leonidas
You know?
and the Brave 300.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Battle of Thermopylae.
Yeah,
I don't know like the full history story behind it, but it's like the movie's loosely based
loosely
off it.
based on
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, people were gangster back in the day.
Oh my
man.
god, yeah.
Spartans were fucked up people too.
The
You
Agogi.
want to talk about like weird, violent, like
Homosexuality.
the fucking Spartans,
They
dude.
would take the Agogi. The
Yeah.
Agogi was they would take the 13 and 14-year-old boys
Yeah.
and then pair them up with a seasoned military
yeah.
veteran, and then he would have his way with the boy. And the idea was to grow such a strong bond through homosexuality that they would literally throw themselves to their deaths to protect the person next to them.
That
And
movie-
that's why the strength of the phalanx was so much, because they were in gay love together.
That's what I heard as well.
They could have made two completely different movies. 300. You know what I mean?
They might have.
They could have made a gangbang video. That one. They could have gone.
If you Google it, they might have
It
it.
could have gotten real weird. Oh yeah, they gotta have
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a gay porn 300 spinoff.
Yeah.
1000%.
Yeah.
What would it be called? 300
Still be called 300.
inches.
Still be called
300 inches.
Oh god.
This is like Xerxes comes in, so everybody just runs a gangbang on Xerxes.
Scissor me, Xerxes.
Scissor me, Xerxes.
Gangbang. Gangbang.
Gangbang, gangbang, gangbang.
Dude.
Scissor me. Thank you, scissor me. You go, scissor me, ha ha, scissor me, ha ha. You're a real pervert, Bando.
There's two.
How did I get dragged into this? I did nothing.
Because you want to talk about the homosexuality of history.
You see the revisionist history.
Well, it's just the real, history. People know the history that the schools want to teach. There's like real history, and there's like history you
There's
learn
history,
about.
and then there's history.
Yeah. And the real history, they've been doing the crazy shit that's going on today. It's been going on for thousands of years.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if they had social media during the Roman Empire?
That would be hilarious.
I saw another crazy clip that was basically at like some school, and some guy was teaching like Christianity on the lawn, and like some guy from, he was either from Nigeria or Ethiopia, was like listening, and some like woke white girl came up and's like, "Why are you listening to this? They're preaching about racism. Like Christianity is all based in racism." And he looked at her and he goes, he's like, "The Ethiopian Bible's been around longer than the Bible that you guys read." He's like, "Christianity is not racist."
Yeah.
And like basically like schooled her, and she was like trying to be like,
she was
trying. She might as well have been wearing like whatever, like just trying to like fucking be stupid woke. Like,
Yeah.
I hate the woke culture.
See, explain to me what the woke culture is.
White girls who think they're going to school an African American preacher on fucking religion.
I don't think.
That's why I asked that
hate.
question.
I don't hate the original.
Woke culture is fucking white people.
I don't.
No.
No.
That's not what I'm going with that. That's not what's going with that.
The original premise of woke culture is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about who has
Right.
culture vultured it
Yeah.
and fucking made it their own.
Because not for nothing, like
dumb.
I hear like politicians talk about like woke all the time, and then it's turned into like, oh, I don't like pizza. This woke culture is feeding me pizza. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's not what it is.
That's the part that I hate about. That's what I hate about.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
What I hate
that's
about
why
it is not when there's real issues that are talked about,
right?
And if you're not in line with what the majority says, that you're fucking woke. No, when I talk about it, I talk about these fucking people that stand on their soapbox and preach somebody else's message and don't really know what the fuck they're talking about. They just want to be heard because they feel like they're unique fucking snowflakes that deserve to be heard. Yeah. And then they fuck it up for everybody else that really has a message.
Right.
That's what I fucking hate. Like some stupid fucking bitch that fucking sits on TikTok and fucking, claims to be part of the fucking whatever movement is popular. And then
let me mark this now, because I'm not sure if this should make the episode or not.
All right.
But the place that
it
you
all
and I,
makes the episode.
the place
I'll
that
be
you
the one that decides.
the place that you and I
have the power.
Zafiro says it makes the episode. Keep it in.
But Rich, the place that you and I both used to work, that's where I first learned that just because people say, like, it's the people who did all that ally, ooh, look, I'm an ally.
Oh, they were so
Those
full of
are
shit.
Oh my God, bro.
That fucking place was so full of shit. It was so ass backwards and like.
Well, that's the problem with woke culture. It's not even that people want to like be inclusive or be woke. It's not like big companies are just too afraid to not do it, so they instill.
Well, reputational risk is crippling for
it's huge. So
companies,
like,
especially ones like that.
So now people are like hiring less qualified people just so they can fit like the woke quota. It's just not.
See, even still, like, I know what you mean.
No.
I don't like your wording.
I don't see what I don't agree with what he's saying. What I'm saying is they're talking about inclusion and diversity, yet they're not putting
Like, if you
people.
look at their
They're not
entire
putting.
C-suite,
They're not
like, the
putting
full-
people. They're not putting people in those positions. They're celebrating the positions that like.
Didn't
I don't know how to articulate
Didn't
it.
our job have
correctly.
like a director of inclusion or some bullshit like that? It's like,
Who
bro,
is a they them?
yeah. Well,
That's what I'm saying. So if you went to a job in corporate America, like right, some big office, we won't say what you guys used to do in Manhattan. If you went there, and if you're a qualified or you're a less qualified they them, I'm going to go ahead and say that less qualified they them is going to get hired over you because of being
I can't
woke inclusion.
unilaterally say that.
I can't
unilaterally say that.
Me neither.
All right, well,
As
should have a little
because
social experiment.
like
I'm gonna
or at
dress up
very
as a
least-
tranny.
I honestly in that office, no, I don't agree with that at all.
No?
I think that a lot of dipshits that were not qualified to do their fucking jobs were given titles because of
Yes.
they were me, not they them.
Yes.
And I think a lot of they them
And
were,
that- and
were
that's-
given fucking remedial fucking minuscule jobs and then celebrated that they had a fucking job.
Yes.
But meanwhile,
Yes.
they're fighting to pay their bills to keep the lights
Yes.
on, and they're far more qualified than what they're
Right.
doing and being
Okay.
talked down to. So
And Theo, the reason
and
why
that was my experience in that place.
All right,
reason-
fair enough.
right,
yeah.
that's why I
mean, I
said-
haven't worked in corporate America in a very
Yeah.
long time, so the fuck do I know?
Yeah.
But
that's why I said that to an extent. Like I understand what you're saying, but personally, I don't agree based
Yeah,
on the
me
experience
either.
of that
Yeah.
place.
okay.
Because, like, for example, my position, right, the position that I had in that place, I was damn good at my job.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to word this. I have to navigate this very, very carefully.
Why?
Right?
Yeah, don't do it. I
Let's-
don't know how you're gonna do it, but don't choose violence.
Yeah, no. I'm actually not. Right? I was very good at my job. Right?
Okay.
The only time I was allowed to come out of the dungeon was when it was, hey, look, diversity.
When they had to show some, that
They had a
this-
photographer.
Yeah, right.
the guy from the 1940s like, get the blacks up here now.
Yes, no, exactly. Right.
Okay,
Kind
yeah.
of.
Theo, I'm rich. I navigated that. Well.
Okay, so
Yeah,
do
he's
you,
not wrong.
do
Like,
you think that you were hired based off of your merits or based off of your race?
My merits,
How do you know though?
because I know the guy who hired me.
But now, if you're applying, and I'm just devil's advocate
Sure.
because
Sure.
I'm not in corporate America.
Sure.
Now, if you're applying for a job and you're a they them or you're African American and you don't get the job,
Mm-hmm.
don't you think these companies feel like they're at risk for potential lawsuits for not hiring?
not my
Maybe not for
problem.
African Americans, but maybe more so for like the they thems, like that
I can
part.
tell you that
I mean, you got to think about it, not your particular company, but like just the general corporate sphere. Don't you think if you are like a trans or a non-binary, and again, I have no problem with any of that. Like you're an adult, you'll do whatever you want to do, but that's like your thing, right? Is like being that non-binary. Is that the new race card? Is that the new like, oh shit, are we gonna get sued because we didn't hire this? You
Well,
know,
see,
we
I
didn't
think-
hire fucking
but
Theo who came in
I think the
6-inch
problem
pumps
is-
and a wig on.
I think
You
that
know what
the
I mean? Like,
problem
oh, is this guy going to sue us because what's this? Oh, he wasn't qualified, but like now you look at this but he wasn't hired because of this, and now
So
you can
here-
potentially sue us for that.
I think
you
that
don't
the
think that's a problem for corporate
I
America.
think
You
that
don't
the
think they worry about
premise-
that?
I think that the premise is the problem because we're talking about the person who doesn't look traditional corporate America, right?
Yeah.
Not getting the job, and be that whatever, be that based on race, gender, sex, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But what I think the reason why that was instituted in the first place was because in a case, I'm just going to use general examples, but in a case where you and I are evenly qualified, or I may be more qualified, Rich would hire you because you look like him. And now I don't get the job, even though I'm the more qualified
in this
one.
hypothetical, why did it have to be me to be the
It doesn't matter, dude. Okay, our old
Because
job.
you just look like a racist boss.
Oh, I can't confirm Rich is a racist boss. I'm playing.
Well,
I can confirm Rich is. No, Rich isn't racist.
Rich is racist.
I've known Rich practically my whole life. He's not racist.
I've known Rich, what, 4 years now?
anybody that knows me knows that I am for the culture.
He's not racist at all. He's a dickhead, but he's not racist.
I'll tell you what, I made some fried chicken last night. You to give
You know who?
Shut up.
You know who the verdict? You know who the verdict's not out on yet? This guy,
bro. You would have given me a lifetime
we
invite to the
don't need
family.
more-
You would have given me a lifetime invite to the family barbecue if you had this.
we don't
chicken.
need Maury to come in and check the lie detector.
right.
I made
The verdict's out on you, pal.
I made chicken and waffles last night for
One,
dinner.
it is your kid, and two, you are a racist.
I'm not racist. Stop that. I'm about the culture.
But I think that is what.
But
the
I wasn't a
problem is.
racist joke. I did actually make fried chicken last night. It was fucking insane.
Yeah, and when you said you looked dead at me like, yeah, dance monkey boy, like, what the hell is wrong with you? That's what Rich did. That's what you did. He looked dead at me.
And then he blamed me.
I'm sorry.
I did
that.
not call him. I did not tell him
I
to
will have
dance,
the
monkey
record.
boy.
I will have the record.
For the record, I did not call him monkey boy.
Editor, insert the song "Dance Monkey."
Oh my god.
I got to be honest with you. Monkey boy isn't even a racist term that I would think.
Well, you look dead at me like, aren't you happy I made the chicken?
You wouldn't have been a little hyped if I bought in my chicken today?
Okay, but anybody would.
This was spicy. Let's had that.
Oh, a little spice to it.
This
Fuck
was,
you.
Yeah, this was fried chicken,
Whatever.
not for white people. With the waffles, chicken and waffles last night.
To be honest, I didn't have chicken and waffles. The first time I had chicken and waffles, I was in my 30s. I swear to Christ.
Same. I didn't have chicken and waffles till I went to
But I
California.
think that's because we're not Southern, though.
Yeah, it's a Southern thing.
Yeah.
I didn't have chicken and waffles till I went to California.
I went down south.
Roscoe's.
I've been to Roscoe's in
I've
Long
never
Beach.
been.
Roscoe's is dope. It's actually super cool. So I went to
What's the one we used to go to?
Waffle House?
Prices. in
Price's.
Charlotte.
Yeah, Price's
Price's Chicken
chicken.
Coop.
Yeah, Price's chicken. They didn't do waffles though.
No, they didn't do waffles.
They were.
I don't like.
They were
chicken and
racist.
waffles.
I don't like chicken and waffles, yeah.
Chicken and waffles? How do you not like chicken and waffles? The salt.
Listen,
and the
I like
sweet?
chicken. I like waffles. I don't want to put them together.
Agreed.
Bro, you go to Roscoe's.
That's sweet and savory,
Yo,
dog.
you go to Roscoe's in Long Beach, LBC.
Hey, you little mark ass buster.
You little Mark. Yo, for real. Yo, I went.
little mark ass
God.
trick ass buster.
I went to Roscoe's after this coin show for food. It's right in Long Beach,
Smudge
and it's
my
a
sneaker, you
shithole,
little
bro.
mark ass buster.
Bro, I go out there and it was like a fucking Nate Dogg music video shoot, bro. Like, yo, Mark ass busters with the top shit, the G's with the top button.
That sounds like E40.
E4. Oh, ooh.
Wait,
yo, I literally
you
walk
from
out.
Texas?
Nah,
He's from the Bay Area.
He's from,
No.
he's from the Bay.
Oh, I'm thinking,
Ass big enough to fit a cup on her booty.
fuck is his name?
Yo, but I go out of Roscoe's and they got the
Mike
dude-
Jones?
They got the G's.
Mike Jones.
Who?
Mike Jones. Mike Jones.
They got the
What's
guys.
it? Who actually put his phone number in the song?
Yeah.
They had the guys in the 6'4" Impalas jumping them. I come out and they're like, poof, poof. I'm like, oh, this is the shit. And they were going up and down the streets. Roscoe's is the shit. I fuck with
I'll
Roscoe's.
take your word for it. I don't.
How did the? I don't know. Yeah,
You know what else?
I didn't think.
What?
Yeah, chicken and waffles not my favorite. It's okay. It's okay.
You got to. It's an
My
environment.
shit's more John Blaze than that.
It's an environmental thing. You go to California, you go to Long Beach, or even Compton.
Did you go to the donut spot? What's it called?
Big ass donuts.
Randy's Donuts.
Randy's.
Yes, I've been to Randy's Donuts. Have we ever talked about my obsession with donuts in California?
No.
No.
So I'm kind of a food guy.
Okay.
I like food.
Sure.
You know this about me.
Yeah. Says a 3 food eating contest champion.
3-time, baby. Okay.
Could have been 4.
So like we were talking about pizza and like different places have good
Yeah.
food. What are they known for, right? Like California, bad pizza. I don't know what it is about Cali, but they have the best donuts I've ever had in my entire life. Something about
You would think that those go together, no? Well, I guess maybe
it's a different type of dough, totally different type of dough.
if you can make a good bagel, you can make a good pizza.
Yes, yeah. Shitty bagels in California, but the donuts and they're all so like. I used to go out to LA for work, and I would go to my buddy's like refinery in Northridge, which is like a suburb, like an area outside of LA. It's in LA County. It's kind of like the ghetto, but like, dude, they got these little bodega donut shops all over California. They're all like Korean owned. It must be something like when Koreans started coming over to California and they just started opening up fucking donut shops. It's like their thing, bro. They're all these little donut shops. They all got coffee, milk. Like heavy cream and sugar on the counter. That's the only options for your coffee. They got newspaper, lotto tickets, and fucking donuts, dude. And the donuts, you've never had better donuts in your life. Never had
I'm
better
not really a
donuts.
donuts dude.
You would be if you
like donuts.
dude.
Sure.
Bro. These are so good. And I've been to Randy's Donuts. That's like
Yeah, you look
Because
like
you have to.
You look like a,
you have to.
Yeah.
Like I did it with my
you
ex.
look like a Boston cream donut guy.
Nah, they got that them glazed donuts.
Rich, what's your favorite
the
donut?
Twisty glazed. Oh my god.
Twisty glazes.
Yeah, the twisty glaze
Bear
is.
claw, like a bear claw.
No, it's not a bear
That's-
claw. Bear claw is a little thicker. This is like a
Yeah.
glazed donut, just twisted and
like those.
glazed.
I like those.
Like a Krispy Kreme, but twisted.
They're
dude.
like not as heavy.
Yeah, yes.
yeah.
It's like a bear claw, but like that light consistency of like
I
a
like the
regular
idea
donut.
of a donut, but like when halfway through eating it, I'm
I'm
like,
like, this is
yeah,
bullshit.
I'm
Yeah,
done with
yeah,
this.
same.
Oh no, I go to Cali. I will eat a whole box of
Although,
donuts. Me and my ex, we went
There's
last
like
we
a
went
couple
to,
of things that I eat that like make me feel like I have diabetes. That's probably one of them.
last time me and my ex went to California. We flew back with a box of a dozen Randy's donuts. We bought them back on the plane with us. They're so fucking
Did they
good.
make it off the plane?
Yeah. No, I didn't eat them on the plane. They had them like tucked in and everything. Yeah, Randy's Donuts is cool. It's right off
I
the
call
highway.
cap, sir.
No, I didn't eat them. I didn't eat any. I didn't eat any.
No,
But
I
yeah,
don't
Randy's
know.
Donuts is cool. It's right off the
Add in
highway.
caps.
I think that I don't know. Like, I guess my favorite is like the French color.
I love French crullers.
Yeah, because those are more light.
I love a French cruller.
I like the lighter. Yeah.
Yeah,
The French cruller is my favorite of the Dunkin' Donuts donut.
I don't like the crazy
But Cali,
filled ones.
now it's
I like a Boston cream.
now it's a thing. Any like state I go to and they have like mom and pop donut shops, I go to it to try and compare it to California donuts. There's no comparison.
So there's no donut shop that you've been over on the east that compares to
That maybe that comes close is Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme is just
Dreesen's?
diabetes,
Like
bro.
a real Krispy Kreme like out down in like down south.
Yeah.
Remember
okay.
Dreesen's back in the day?
Yeah, Dreesen's was Dreesen's, but still
Nah. Yeah.
not Cali. And that different donut. It's just a different kind of donut.
different donut.
Massachusetts. I got hyped one time. I was in the coin show in Massachusetts, like Newton, Mass, real shithole. I saw like this donut place. I was like, oh, I got so fucking excited. It was a day like this, coin show. I got up early. I went and got donuts. They were fucking terrible. Terrible. So pissed. But yeah, California for the donuts, the best. The best in the world.
I gotta try it now.
Food is good in California, though. I shouldn't they got bad pizza, but who cares? California food is really fucking good.
they probably-
Really good in California.
Really, really good. Yeah.
I actually went to an incredible
Sushi's really good in California.
sushi's great in Cali. I went to an incredible Italian restaurant in LA last time I was there. And I was like, she picked it out. I was like, oh, an Italian restaurant, like in LA? Ugh. And it was like on Melrose. And it was fucking amazing. It was like New York quality Italian
Where
food.
Mickey Cohen got shot.
Maybe not. I don't know. That was like a hipster Italian restaurant, like very like LA scene-y, but it was fucking it was,
I hate LA.
It was so good. Yeah, LA is a shithole. I think,
LA, you fucking suck. Fix it.
I think I'm gonna go there in April though.
I was supposed to go to Vegas in October, and
I was supposed to go to Vegas in October too. I was also supposed to go to Austin, Texas in October.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Texas sucks.
Now that our friend's back in California, I'm going to start making my yearly 420 trips out to Cali. And on 420, a Perfect Circle is playing in LA. So I think I'm going to go out and go to that concert. The Perfect Circle and Pussifer and Primus. It's on 420.
For Jesus Maynard's birthday?
For Maynard's birthday. It's on 420 at the Hollywood Bowl. Which
Yeah,
is a
I
cool
want to go
outdoor.
to that.
Cool
I want to go to the
amphitheater.
one at Red Rock, I think, though.
Yeah, that'd be
It's a
cool.
cooler venue.
It is, but like, I mean, Tool's like such an LA type band. I think that'd be a cool show to see in LA. And then it's
Tool's not going to be there, though.
No, but it's Maynard. You know,
I like Perfect
go
Circle.
bring the weirdos. Bring my girlfriend. She's kind of like a weirdo.
Yeah.
Or a tattoo. She'll like fit right in LA. Like an alt weirdo. Yeah, I'd like to go see something
I
like.
think we brought up your girlfriend in every episode.
She's great. I love her. She's amazing.
Just based on the conversation we've had before, I'm terrified. I want no smoke with her.
I'm terrified. She scares the shit out of me. She scares the shit out of
Yo,
me.
you thought it's so funny. I think it was the last episode that went up. when
Bando,
you,
the
like,
battery's dying on the fucking GoPro.
I'll plug it in. It's still recording.
Yeah.
It's still recording.
I mean, we're kind of at time anyway, you know.
Yeah, we're close.
But yeah, you said something to the effect of like you appreciate the fact that like she can handle her own. So you say like, oh yeah, go ahead, I dare you, grab her ass, because she's going to whoop your ass.
Good luck. Grab her ass. Watch what happens. Yeah, it's still recording. Edit that out, Rich.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Edit that out. Thanks.
Edit that out, editor.
Fuck you.
You piece of shit.
Co-host.
Co-host.
Eat a dick. Founder.
You won't say that to me with my girlfriend's here. She'll beat you up. So I'm gonna tell people they talk to me like that with my girlfriend around. Watch what happens.
You can outrun your girlfriend.
I can't.
No, she's fast as shit, dude.
Is she?
Yeah, she's fucking. I'm telling you, she's an athlete. She's fucking fast, bro. She's fast. She's fast. She teaches kickboxing classes 4 times a
I'm
week.
taking kickboxing that one time. I'll kick the shit out of you.
I thought you took 12 classes.
That's about.
You should do it again. We didn't talk about you lost 12 pounds, Bando.
Yes, I've lost 12 pounds.
I fucking love that for you.
2, I think, or 12.3 pounds.
I love that for you.
I'm so
we don't do
excited.
that. We don't do that point 2 shit.
No, okay, fine.
Yeah, perfect. What is that? I don't fucking care. No one cares.
That's what Jamie wrote. Fucking asshole.
Stay home, Jamie.
I'm not even going.
I changed my mind. I don't feel like driving 8 hours to North Carolina to see a
Yeah.
college football game.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Staying in New York.
Well, either way, I decided I want to start carrying the boats. So
Who's gonna carry the boats? I love
I
it.
mean, someone's got to carry the boats.
I love it. You got to buy. What you got to do is you got to buy that shirt in an XL. and that's your motivation.
I will.
Yeah,
I will.
you got to fucking keep
Because
grinding.
honestly, that is my problem right now. Is that like I wear 4X and it kills me. I hate.
Keep dropping those X's, bro.
You know what I mean?
Keep
But
dropping them
this
X's.
belt. I was getting ready for. Let me rewind. I'm at work, and I'm walking around. I work in a high school, doing what I have to do, or whatever. And these pants, they just kept falling off my waist. And I'm just like, yay! I'm happy that like obviously I'm at a smaller size, but
You
it
have
was
to buy all
so
new
unhealthy.
clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So like I had to put a new hole in the belt loop, and like the whole time I'm stabbing a new hole in, and I'm just like,
awesome.
yeah, fuck yeah.
That's
like,
awesome, man.
Like I'm so high. Like I think it's like 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches off my waist.
I love that.
And yeah.
So you get pretty good advice when you're here because you didn't really give a shit about your health and your.
Not that I
you
didn't give a shit.
When we
didn't-
started
I
this
didn't
6
act-
weeks ago.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure.
I wasn't actively trying. Yes, correct. Correct.
Until you got motivated.
And then you started calling me a fat ass.
I never called you. I never
Fat
called.
doughy bitch boy.
I never called. I
No, I'm
never
joking.
told.
Hit him with a stick. I saw it. I saw it.
I never called you a monkey boy. I never
That's
made
why-
you dance for chicken.
That's
Yo,
why
I will kick your ass. I will kick your ass.
Well, you're just making things up. You're making up lies. I never said any of that to you. But you know what? I used to be a fat boy, and I could be a fat boy very quickly. I could just gain weight. I could gain weight so quick. I could get to 300 pounds fucking easy if I let myself.
Yeah.
Just gotta
You know what's crazy?
a little bit
Is
at a time.
that I was like, I actively used to watch the scale like when I was like 280, 290. And I'm terrified. Oh my gosh. And then I crossed 300. I was like 305, and I was like, fuck it. And you know what I mean? And then lockdown happened, and we're just in the house, and bro, I just ballooned.
Yeah, man.
So when I saw that, like, oh, I'm actually down, I was like, oh, I can do this. Like,
It's
this
awesome.
is, dude, I'm so excited.
Don't get yourself all crazy. Like, don't start keeping track. Don't go be on the scale all the time.
Yeah,
Go about it like
In all
easy.
honesty, when I got on the scale, the scale will just happen to be there, and I was like, oh, fuck it, like,
Yeah.
And obviously, like, it's a smart scale, so it shows
it
you
tracks. Yeah.
So when I got on, and like I said, like I had just woken up, and it's there, fuck it, whatever. Like I see it all the time. I don't normally care. I get on, and the scale says, "Is this you or is this somebody else?" Because that is a substantial amount of weight loss. I was just like, fuck, like dude,
awesome.
the whole day for the rest of the day, I was just like rocking. It's just.
Now you just got to keep on it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
We had a little pizza today. We cheated, but you know,
But I'm like I have a set gym schedule,
it's awesome.
and me and a buddy of mine, we're actually going tomorrow.
Nice.
And I really, what we were talking about off camera, but I want to do a lot
have
of
to.
weights.
You have to,
because-
bro.
And the thing is, because of the job where I'm doing hella cardio, I'm talking about like I'm just walking stairs
Yeah,
everywhere,
yeah.
all over the place. So it's like I'm already doing the cardio, so now I really want to like do the weights. And,
You got to do the weights because you're gonna lose all that weight. You're just gonna look like a bitch.
yeah.
You look like a flabby bitch. You got to keep it tight.
Yeah,
Squats, deadlift.
Yeah, yep.
Because you got that thickness in you. You can just be putting up that fucking weight, dog. It's got to be fucking deadlifting 500 pounds.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
What's the matter, Rich? You look like you're in deep contemplation over there.
Just listening.
Because he's terrified. Because when I get swole,
Next summer he's gonna look
I
like
don't know
Apollo
why
Creed.
This guy, I don't know why this guy thinks that I fear.
I did not say anything
I
about
don't,
you
I don't
fearing me.
fear things.
I didn't say you feared me.
Because brothers always think they're the toughest people in the room. Every time. We got a friend. Floyd Mayweather.
We don't have a friend. I'm not friends with him, and I'm also bleeping that name out. He gets no clout on this show.
I saw him this weekend.
Fuck him.
I had to buy weed. I smoked the last of my weed that I
Tell him to
grew
eat a
last
dick.
year. I had to buy pot.
Jesus
Like,
Christ,
I had to buy
Rich.
pot like a
Wait,
peasant.
I want to hear what happened. Why was that so visceral?
Oh, I'm sorry, because he fucking.
Last time they saw
Yeah.
each other, this guy, and he told him to dance, Monkey Boy.
Well, if that's the case, then he should have beat your ass. and
That's
I'm-
not what happened. He literally fucking
He's an
embezzled fucking money out of me and fucking tried to fucking threaten a whole lot of stuff.
He's an
Yeah, well, then
asshole
fuck
who
that guy.
he's an asshole who still thinks it's like the early 2000s. Like he
also-
thinks like an early 2000s gangster. Like
He's
he
also
still
a
thinks
little bitch that thinks he's a street boy. He's not.
he's not. He's French Canadian.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gross.
Rich does not like him.
Nah, rightfully so.
He still sells me weed though.
Yeah, well, fuck him.
I'm so mad I had to buy weed. I smoked the last of my weed that I grew last summer. Now I have to buy pot like a peasant until my new batch is done.
That sucks. I'm actually going to probably grow peppers.
You should grow it all, man. You like hot sauce?
That's why I'm growing my peppers.
I made hot sauce a couple of weeks ago. I'm almost done with it. I use too much hot sauce now.
What
Dude,
kind, like your dad's hot
That's
sauce?
the
What kind of
one
hot
thing I'm
sauce?
terrified about.
Just hot sauce. Fucking peppers.
Like your dad's fancy sauce?
Fancy sauce?
Yeah, you know that fucking.
The love sauce?
Yeah.
No, it's tomato. It's tomatoes and basil and garlic. No, this is like hot sauce. I got like Thai chilies and habaneros and stuff. And you chop them up, a little garlic. You let it sit with water for a day, and then you add the vinegar and let it like ferment. But I made like a ball jar's worth, and I'm almost done with it already.
See, that's the thing.
You
I'm
should have seen the
terrified
hot
about.
sauce spread I had for fried chicken and waffle night last night.
Oh my God.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Lifetime invite to the family barbecue. I'm telling you.
I doubt it. My family, honestly, my family doesn't give a shit about fried chicken like that. We're not Southern.
What
We're
you want?
Caribbean.
Oxtail.
Oxtail?
I made oxtails this weekend. Oh my God, that shit was amazing.
When you bringing in the Trini treats, bro? When you bringing in some Trini
When
food?
you promise you're gonna stop doing that bullshit accent.
You bring in some fire Trini food.
Can't stop.
I can't stop.
I don't even know how to stop.
Yo, if I take a bite of some oxtail, I'm just gonna
Stop, Rich. Theo, stop. Theo, please don't.
I'm gonna get it hot.
And that's a great place to end the episode. Thank you so much for watching this.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. All right. See you next week.
And shout out to the steel pan at the end of the episode.
Ding 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 ding.
And cue the exit music.
Cue the calypso.
Later, guys.
Bye.
Peace.